pretty sure that did it. Now that the mic issue is settled, let's get started properly this time. Here goes. Got some things to do, including a tryout duel for a small amount of the Emperor's Onslaught. There's a bunch of stuff added to different packs. We'll deal with that in a second. Mostly just like legacy support, even though the Princess support is still not in the secret pack yet, which I think is hilarious, but also infuriating. Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. We do get a free third rendition of that. That's cool. Also, for Forgotten Underworld, we got Thunder Dragon and Memento. We got the Whispered Fates. I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce that. But we got Delmonica and Magus Spectre. Then we've got a small amount of Centurion plus Emancipator to coincide the unlock of block. Oh yeah. And then there is Sharks with full armor stuff. That's fairly cool. But of course the actual thing, which has a whole bunch of chase cards like Necroquip, Memento, and Primite. Especially after they had that big top just a few days ago. Not even a week ago. So we shall start, of course, with the replay of the day. Of course, it is basically going to be mostly either Centurion or Memento, with a few Delmonica stuff thrown in there. I think Centurion is just going to be the more popular pick, since it's a bit more consistent, but Memento will also see its fair time to shine. Let's look at this one, since we have most of the stuff for a Memento deck. We just need to get some of the URs. Okay, so we have opened Ash Blossom and Witch, Asnogo, Horn Dragon, and Fusion. 15 card main, or extra deck, 40 card main versus 40 card main, 15 card extra. Let's see, we're going second. Let's see what we can do. Stand up Centurion, stand up, send Emeth before Primera. Primera sends itself bad. We ashed that. It's probably going to be the best ash we got, outside of specifically the... Yep, that does just end their turn. Oddly enough, we get Combined Creation. That's no go. Send the Primera. Fusion. Weird time fusion, but okay. We're just going straight for it. Creation King. Emeth places tobacco. Summons. Send 3 cards. There's the True Awakening. It sends their Primera. I see, so we have that online. This one, ironically, does not have a destroyed effect. Tatsunogo will activate, but we can chain Ash. There is Memento Fusion, so Tatsunogo to draw the Cranium Burst. Find King. Add a Pentagon from deck. Heal spell, set 1, pass. Not enough to summon the Combined Creation, unfortunately. And for 2. Let's spell trap. and it looks like we got something of the game here. Memento Mace. Mace is actually a pretty decent starter. There's Nash Blossom. Well, never mind that. End phase. That's the fourth name. We need a third. Or a fifth. Find creation. Let's see if we can get it. Well, that's not the name we needed, but you know, add the fractured stance. Cannot set. Unlucky. I feel like the actual line here was to mace for another Tatsunogo, or another any two monsters. Judea. Yeah, normal summon. Place it in the back row for the gargoyle. Gargoyles are summons. Goes into Chimera Primus, reduced level by 4. Add an Emblema. Add back to him. Get the special summon a level 4 token. Let's resolve it. Gargoyle. We can theoretically gargoyle for Emmet. Is the ultimate that gets to destroy a card or spell a trap. Solution. That is just game. GG. That was game. Just a premise of whatever. Unfortunately, GG, the Memento player decided not to add a Tatsunogo, although I'm wondering, because now that I'm going to be able to do it, let's see if I want to try at least all of the decks once. Did they have? Yeah, they have more than one Tatsunogo, so they could have done it multiple times. I see. Let's start with Belmonica. We also get a Beansmith engine. That's pretty funny. Let's see what we can do. I'm not as familiar with Belmonica as I probably should be. From the perspective of some relatively short stream, as I'm mostly going to be doing kind of stuff. I'm going second here. Not great. I kinda. They're going Invitare. Okay. Go for Celebrities. Go for Baguska. Set one pass. Okay. That's how it works, where the Celatrice will activate in the grave, and unless I have a called by. Hold on. I'm gonna take 500. I'm gonna go for the Invitare. I'm gonna go. I see. Huh? I guess just go add only activate. Yeah. Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go Angelo and Iwano. That's a very funny interaction. I guess I can. That this is sort. It is. I don't know what I managed to. To be fair, I think I just kind of annoyed them into surrendering. Yeah. Unfortunately, they have indeed rarity bumped the sleepy sheep, which. I feel like there were a number of cards they could have rarity bumped. I don't know why they decided to go with that. That's the one they decide to. Sheep was like a common in the base set. Yeah, it is. It is common. And I know that because I'm pretty sure I managed to pull one. Like, heck, pretty sure I managed to pull like a full playset, and it was easy to do so because it was a common. It did not need to be a UR. SR, sure, you can probably argue at it is fairly important, but I also feel like the only reason they decided to make it UR is because of the recent tops it's had. Like, if Memento did not perform as well as it did, it probably would be like on SR or even an R rarity. That first battle wasn't great. I didn't really know what I was saying. At least the bad Memento is down. Yeah. Also, well, Monica, but yeah, okay. How am I gonna do this? Okay. That is a hand of all time. Also, level 5 Water Aqua, accidentally useful in tier Memento somehow. True. Don't have a chance. I probably won't be able to play this round because my hand was bad. But hold on, let's see. View all decks. Tier limit Memento, is that a real thing? It is not, at least not on Geo Pro. try to put it in back row. Okay. It also has some funny interactions with, like, God All. That's fun. I'm gonna say set, place 1. I see. Set Emeth. Okay, they might be not be that good at playing. Might not be that good at playing Centurion the same way I'm not that good at playing Telmonica. Like, being able to make the bad, no, let's say this Fusion Monster, which is still fine. Like, it's definitely more useful in retro formats, but it's not bad in the slightest. Spells and trap effects sign me up, I guess. You are. Only works with hand and graveyard, but you know, that's fine enough. Links. At least a 10 Master Pack bundle with the Ghost Ogre give me some cool cards. Nice. What's your pull? That saves me from losing, at the very least. I shouldn't probably not have done that, but you know what? Crystal Wing, Cadester, Heavy Storm, Atom, and Access Code. Nice. Those are some good pickups. Not just Primera. Yeah, resolve that. Wake up, make a level 4. Let's go level 4. Successor aren't immediately useful to me, but maybe when I have the willpower to put together a Dragon Maid deck, a Atom might see some play. And maybe if there is another, like, Edison style format, or any other retro format, it might honestly be pretty useful. I did craft a few cards, which is nice. Okay. Okay. Salvation doesn't matter. Crafted Electromite and Cringe Dragon. I sell 90 UR materials, but I don't want to make the memento cards. Which, ironically, you probably would have enough for that. At least the, like, optimized for. Okay. The imperm will be useful later. I don't need it yet. Sure, Primera Prime this. I guess I'll go Cold Buy on the Duel now so they don't waste it. Like Memento, but they aren't what I'll be playing next Duelist Cup. I see. That's a copy of 7th Tachyon. Another Emblema Oath, then. Destroy both. I guess I might as well send my Centurion Bonds. Making Linko Rebo and C Lantis. I see. Okay, I'm also gonna go Gargoyle. That way, when the Primera comes back on my own turn, I'll be able to use it. Okay. Snakes, they will help me out. That's a good idea. Okay, now my phalanx resolves. I will get to special summon it back. And I think it even manages to proc Primera. Plus a Chimera. guess I might as well place the Atari in the Spell and Trap zone. Then Auxilla, Chain Link. Better targets than Almarage and Z replaces for Dark. Get a Trudea with that. Okay. Realistically, nothing short of Raigeki, I think, wins. I will not get rid of Guardian Chimera for Snake Eyes as a meetup. That's... yeah, fair enough. Guardian Chimera does... I mean, it's... Okay. That'll definitely be a problem in my mind. This is a synchro summon. It's just kind of really good. Yeah, true. Actinol Candle. Okay. Theoretically, here you would go Trudea. The only thing I might consider switching it is for his Snake Eyes fusion. I see. That's fair. I'm gonna go for the Primus. Doom Dragon is pretty good though. Activate the effect. Oh, they can't. They need to discard a card. Put the Mara. We'll go for the ultimate in Stand Up. Sorry. No longer. Ow. Cannot. Oh no, that's just cannot special summon Atari this turn. Okay. Might as well go for my own pack bit. Discarding out failings. Or no, discarding the loss. By effect. Settling missing 7 UR cards from the deck. Fair enough. They summon it, but cannot use it yet. Oh no, wait, hold on. Isis Pegasus, Spells, Chromagasm, and United. Dogzilla. Not enough. Fine card for pure veils. I guess I might as well go for the. Need to do anything. Well, I just need to. Worst case scenario, I'll phalanx. Phalanx my Primera, just in case. Still on the fence about Exorciser. It is fairly expensive, so we're seeing all the SRs except for Sophia. Sadly, enough zero of all the URs. Yeah, and unfortunately, it's just kind of expensive. So chances are, if you don't get any of the good SRs or URs, chances are you won't really be playing Exorcister. Okay. Finally, it is Memento. I think I know my way around these lines better than I would know my way around a Centurion. Or not a Belmonica line. So let's see. I just see them like that and Smith. Only if I go first. Wow. Loss. I just need to add it to my hand instead of special summoning. So destroy it. Add the Anguish. Any imperms? That's an imperm. Ash. Okay. Destroy the Anguish. Summon the Goblin. Destroy the Goblin. There's an imperm. Okay. There are not really any good ways out of this, unfortunately. I just have to hope that they also kind of fricked. Okay, Trudea. That would be the one card combo. However, Maximus is just too powerful. Are people scooping it to it again? It's funny. Maybe. Maybe they're not. Who knows? Okay. Dark Blade, please. with you. You know what? Yep. Yep, go ahead. Nerf his white privilege. I'll say it. I mean, that's the second imperm. Please tell me I get to do something. I am way too proud of this joke. That's not proud. I mean, it's a funny joke. It's a funny line. Okay, to be clear, they are also very clearly kind of... Oh, God. Okay, that... To be fair, I did not play around well enough around hand traps, but also I didn't really have a choice. Check your privilege, your dogmatica privilege. Okay. I guess I can go Anguage here. Beast, Wing Beast, no, Beast Warriors. Dragons, Thunder Dragons, non-white people out in Dogmatica. If they have the second, they have the second. But at the very least, I'll stop the first. I can go Sleepy. Yeah, I can go Sleepy looking you, Oliver Alvaz. Destroy the top logo. I get to send. We say send the Gaddick. I guess I also can send the Mace and the Goblin to the grave. Some elemental Sleepy when I'm in bed. Gaddick, I guess said activate. I believe Sleepy also is. Yeah, I'll resolve Sleepy. I think that does get me to Kingdom Creation. Let me see if that's one name. I think Mace is more important, but I also have a Mace, so that doesn't really matter. I can go Twin Dragon here. Sending the second Mace. Sleep. Well, Deep Sleepy, counting sheep. Dragon here. Off the Twin Dragon, I get to add a Long Dragon and probably just. Do I bother adding the Echo? I think I had the Dark Blade just in case. Hold on. Twin Dragon gets back a. Gets the Sleepy back. It's once per turn. Get the Goblin online. This really Sleepy is so bad and so good for exactly one thing, and that is, I think, basically just OTK as I understand it. Send the Combined Creation. get to send probably just a fusion, and then let's go the fracture dance. We'll banish the fusion to pop the Caddic. Get to add the plan. Obviously, I get out the big boy. And yet, I beat your face 3 times. Is that as fun? I guess I might as well get the second Dark Blade just because I don't really need it yet. Your father? Nah, not really. Okay. I will get to set the fracture dance. As an edgelord indeed. They've got their own Rhoda. Let's see it. To some degree, I was hoping it'd be a Centurion, but you know what? I have a voiceless replay. Nice. Don't really matter. Orc Blade won't be useful yet. I only made a slight misplay on it. Thing is, how are they actually going to play around this? There's the field spell. Oh, I could have done Dark Blade for that. That's funny. I guess I would go Mace on the activate on the summon of the Tatsunogo in this case. I'll go Mace here to take control of the Tatsunogo. Do they have a called by? Okay. We get one free pull, as well as all our other free pulls. Ping Synchro, Torpedo Takedown, Ocean of Regeneration. There's a Shark Vice Glossy. Memento Mace, Dream Shark, 5 Slash, and Wake Up Centurion. Nothing really fantastic, but you know what? That's good enough. Okay. Next is Chroma's Centurion, Wake Up Sand. We've got glass to make. Probably do a couple of extra duels to potentially complete the duelist fast. There's Voiceless. Is their standard voice to voice versus what looks to be a Dragon Link Chaos. Okay, let's see it in action. It's the Dragon Link Chaos deck. Classes and passes. Here we go. Skill from the looks of it. So we are going first, or we are going second. We have open low, prayers of voice, maxi, dogmatic ecclesia, prayers, and radiance. 45 card main, 15 card extra versus 60 card main, 15 card extra. Going second. Let's see what we can do. First, maxi draw face. That resolves. The Dragon Shrine, send Absoluter. Absoluter gets to add the Rocket Tracer to him. The Bellstar, send a Sornier, special summon itself. Sornier gets to send a Bestial Lubellion. I see. Basically just setting up for next turn. We get a second maxi. Prayers. We get to summon the Odd Eyes Pendulum Grab Dragon. Low gets to activate in the graveyard. Magnet. Unfortunately, we do maxi here, but that won't really do much. Magnum will banish the low, moving from the graveyard, preventing it from activating. There's Dogmatic Ecclesia. We get Fleur de Lis. Fleur does not do anything yet, so beat into the Magnum Wood. They get to add a Darkness Metal Dragon. Unfortunately, we kinda just left them open to really good play. Sending the Rocket Tracer, Pendulum Grab gets to negate. Launch, special summon one from the grave. Or this, special summon a rocket from deck. Chain the Radiance. Having the prayers in order to summon a low. We get the Rocket Recharger. Chaos Base is negated. Summon the Meteor Burst Dragon. Low gets to place the barrier face up. Rocket Recharger for Striker Dragon. Striker Dragon. Fleur de Lis. Summons itself and negates one monster on the field. As long as there's a monster they negate the Striker Dragon. I don't think there'll be anything. They do Red Eyes Darkness, Chaos Space, Vanish, target the Striker Dragon, put it back, add the Dragon Shrine, send a Rocket Tracer, summon back the Rocket Tracer, then call for the Striker Dragon, non-targeting negate as well. Dragon pop itself to summon. Add back the Rocket Exchanger. Exchanger gets to send itself or to summon back a Tracer. This will Rebellion. Triggers the Red Darkness, places the Regain. Single summon a Geomathemic Final Signal. I see. Deals 1,000. This will be a problem. Add a ritual spell from deck to hand, we get prayers. Bounce it back to hand. I only barely read the wrong card. Through polymerization, adds Zephyra. Zephyra sends itself and a light ritual spell. Graveyard can add the Skull Guardian. Prayers. Prayers of Voice. They do get to output again, but that's fine. We have 8. We do. Oh. Super Poly immediately. The pendulum grab. That's fine, we won't need it yet. But we send the starting fusion dragon. Dynamite resolves. I believe Devilstar does get to proc here. Diabell Star. Skull Guardian. So, I think this is still game here though. Venom in the EMC. Oh, yeah, because I believe... Yeah, Final Sigma is in the extra monster zone. Is only unaffected, I should say. That's not necessarily a misplay, but, like, the point still stands. A little bit of a... I guess missequence is probably the right term. Okay. This did look fun. This did look fun. Okay. Let's see. I would never lie. I know you would. We have some secret packets to pull from. I'm gonna try... I specifically want to get the memento, either the memento stuff or the shark stuff right away. I've never committed any crimes. We're trying to go for sharks right now. It doesn't look like we got anything. Crystal Shark, Aqua Jet, Panther Shark, Arrows Shark, and an extra Sorenir that doesn't really do anything right now. I'm pretty sure it's still limited to 1. And we do get 1 extra free pull. I'm sure you observe the law is lying. I never did anything bad. Again, outside the pack. Sorenir's at 3? Oh, it got moved back to 3? Oh. Weird. Neospace connector. Sure. I guess whenever I'm... Yeah, I know Druisworm got moved back to 3. I forgot if Sorenir got moved back to 3. If I'm being honest. Then I'll try for Memento. Only the big magnet is at 1. That... Because the thing is, I'm more interested in the Thunder Dragon cards in the set. I mean, fair. Thunder Dragon is, to some degree, the cheaper... Like, the cheaper deck. Kinda. You only need playsets of super rares as opposed to ultra rares. Like, also, Paralyzing Mushroom. Yep. Ace-4. Ace-4 reference indeed. I guess there's also the, like, field parts, Emeth, Protector, Full Dark Armor Knight, Icon Frame of Mirror Force, which is actually kind of cool. And then Primite Howl. The Progression series still stands, honestly. Like, it would be kind of funny to do, like, a progression series that's just frogs. Okay. I have enough for 1. I'm gonna try Onslaught of the Emperors. I'm gonna hope that I pull either the Memento cards or the Shark cards. I would love to see how busted I can make the frog stuff. Yeah, I kinda hope we'll be able to... Obviously, frogs have mostly been used in stuff like Sprite. I would kind of want to see it come back, at least a little bit, to some extent. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try for 10. Am I gonna be rewarded? You're wrong, Frog Sprite is cool, but something where all frogs stay becomes infinitely more. That's fair. I think there might be a way to make, like, frogs work in... I'm not really sure how you would do it, like a water deck. Well, I gotta say, the bad Nibiru. Frog sharks, that theoretically, like, a frog ice shade, no play frog tier. That would be cool. Frog tier, frog ice shade, maybe even frog sharks. Who knows? That might honestly work. There's a dream shark. I realistically only need one, but that's cool. Do some funny Ronin things. Another Drake shark. I might Imperial Dragon. You know? Yeah, on the Primate cards. The thing is, they're used as an engine otherwise. And like, the card we just saw, honestly, it's probably in the same boat as, like, technically it's their boss monster, but for Blue Eyes, but outside of that, it's like, I don't need a second one of these. I don't even really want the first one. Mermaid Shark. That's funny. That's cool. We're just surface. We'll just I guess some extra UR crafting materials is cool. Oh hey, newbie. That's funny. Special sound man. Not that good, but funny. Fin Shark 7 left hand. Trying to use a friend to do a low rarity frog with me. That's another one that is. That would be really fun. No cards above super rare. Honestly. If a water XC monster is on the field, special this card from hand during my base stage 1. Whichever monster you control, then you can special summon 1 level 3 or 4 water monster from hand to graveyard, but its picture negated also can be treated as level 5 this turn. I see. I see. It's like a weird extender version. The ultimate, no secret, no ghost, such. Okay, this opening has been somewhat underwhelming, if I'm being honest. The shiny Abyss Shark is nice. This is somewhat oh, there's a Hydrogen Shark. That's cool. Super lower feels like the Amazing Link mediocre fun challenge. Yeah, it kind of feels like a masochist frog type stuff, which is cool. But I also feel like you can only really do that if you got a playset of Primate Imperial Dragon. I think like the one Primate card that doesn't see play, and I immediately get a playset of it. Okay, please. I know you are a skeleton. Okay. Lord the Load, where are you? Indeed. We got a... Okay. Okay. Not even remotely the cards I necessarily wanted. But you know what? I guess I'll take the free crafting material. Like, I legitimately just got a playset of Primite cards, and I won't even really play... Monica cards are fine, yeah. Wait, is this not... How do I want to do this? So you can make Armored Sea Sharks. That's exactly what this is the thing. Like, that is exactly what this is. I can... I can use 7th Tachyon invoices. Theoretically, yes. Ragnar Zero, come here. Yep. Would I get rid of? The Fairy Coliseum. Realistically, okay, well, I guess I might as well decraft as many cards as I can immediately. Add the U. I guess I can get rid of... I can get rid of the White Mirror for now. And where is the... Where's the Primate card? There. Okay. Batch generate all the cards I don't own. Basics up, that's fine. Let's try out Sharks. Also, let's see. What does Cutter Shark do? Not really anything. I see. Like, the best one is probably Migratory, but even that is not that great. I guess let's try at least 1 or 2 duels. I could play Star Seraph Sentry instead of Ragnar Zero. I can imagine that's a light monster. But is it a number monster? It is. It is indeed a number between 101 and 107. Being a light Perry XE's card is way better for me, arguably. Now it's definitely going to be harder to make, if not impossible, but you're also probably not making Ragnar Zero is the thing. So, it kind of balances out. Let's try Sharks here. It's not really... I can't make Ragnar Zero when summoning Maximus anyway, so... You know, you take what you can get. Wait a second. Oh, in Alright, to get Ecclesia, that's right. Because it does need to be the same level as the rank of the monster. So, if you wanted to grab Maximus, you would need to reveal, like, a Galaxy Eyes card or something. Or like a rank 8 spellcaster. Yeah, you can get Ecclesia. That's what I recognize. Okay. Clearly, this is probably not gonna be a... But, you know what? This is a pretty good hand, if I do say so myself. Go big jaws. If a shark, it needs to be outnumbered monsters, so that doesn't really work out. Memento. Yeah, it's a bot. Okay. I guess this is free practice, so I'll take it. Okay. Big jaws. Oh, someone gets to add 1. Also, Umbral Horror Masquerade has a bunch of things I could add in theory. I could go Drake Shark. Drake Shark special summons itself when added to hand. I'll go Abyss Shark immediately. I can go right. Hydrojet. I'll go Hydrojet. Obviously, I go Shark Drake with these two. Masquerade has some funny things I could add. It's only Hydrojet. Hydrojet gets to send a Shark sees Spell Trap from Protect Ray. I guess I would send the left-hand Shark in this case, but it doesn't really matter too much. I can go Crystal Shark here. Lexie's Fortress. Attached to Firewall Phantom, I get to add the Armored Xyz and the full Armored Xyz. Hold on, what effect? Go for the Levice. Pitching the Armored Xyz. Into the graveyard as the sign at spell trap. Discard 1 card. I guess go for the unveiling on the Shark Drake. Crystal Zero. Go for the Dark Armored Lance. Armored XCs. To detach one material. I don't think it matters if I keep Shark Drake as materials. Engages effect making double damage. I don't know how people were confused about what Shark Drake did. Yeah, as I understand it, it is, I believe, specifically because of Mermail, but also because it is a generic rank 4 that can make totally awesome for free. No questions asked. One more time. You know why, it's because of Edifice. Mermail. The thing is, obviously, Ryseal can't really use it. Ryseal can't. I don't even really use Ryseal because all their stuff is light pyro. It is, as I understand it, it is specifically we get the big jaws, we get to grab the Shark Drake. So I guess the Atlantean Dragon. Yeah, because Dragoon, if it's just sent to grave, automatically gets the I guess I would just add I guess Hydrojet is arguably more important. Go for the Armored Fortress. Send Dragoons just win automatically. Just win on the spot. Go for the Armored XCs and the full Armored XCs. I guess I can go for a that's your general cut. I'll check in a second, but I might be understanding what you're saying. Go for the Crystal Zero. Set the full armor pass. There is an image of a chicken NPC in Fire Emblem that you can see. Add a polymerization. Sure, go ahead. Vermilion, the almighty chicken. Summon, sure. It promoted into the class Pseudo Deity. Because all kill the chickens. Dark Cow. destroy the Dark Cavalry, it does not target, which is funny. Which is interesting. Obviously, it needs to target that card. Ooh. Magic Rebo. I can actually ash that is the thing. Which is funny. I'm very much tempted to... Dark Cavalry is a pretty fun card. Yeah, it's fun. It's not necessarily, like, good or anything, but it's pretty fun. Doesn't see a lot of play. No. Not even in its own home deck. I go Crystal Shark here. Very fun indeed. Okay. Yeah, I feel like throwing the Fire Emblem back. Circularlian Crescent. Oh. Okay, there is gold tier 5. You know, for spending very little time, I actually got here pretty quickly. Okay. Next is Memento. Wait, I have enough to make this, actually. Like, theoretically, Monica is cool. I might try to get that stuff in a second. But I think I just barely have enough. Zero pulled 3 sheep. Funny. And 1 Necroquip. Well, that's good, actually, because Necroquip is pretty decent. We also get the free pull, so we'll go for that. Well, unfortunately, these have not been as nice that much. Where's Cybertron? What are you, Kanator? Discard battles in the bonus level. During damage calculation, send 1 Beast Warrior, or Winged Beast at monster from hand or deck to the graveyard. If you do this card game's attack equal to send monster's level times 100. That if I make the sheep, I get a free pack. If you make an SR card or above, you get a free pack. 1 free pull. It's not a lot, but it's honestly quite nice. And now, that pack is not guaranteed to give anything, but it's very fun. It's very nice for, like, extra stuff. Go sheep, I create. Guess there is argument to... No. I would say there is argument to, like, making the Creation King, because realistically you only want to pull 1, like, craft 1 of the sheep, but multiple copies never hurts. I can always 30 materials on the 4th Dark Blade, or a Bone Party or Fusion. That's fair. Okay. I don't have enough for the bundle. That's fine. I don't want to use 2 sheep. Also scam. How did he get, like, just a bunch of useless junk? I take it. Orange pack, not even an SR. Yeah. Unlucky. I am kind of curious on how, not even a glossy card, I think that is unironically the worst thing. What are you gonna do with 2 sheep? It's not enough to make you fall asleep. True, and also high stats. How you doing tonight? So I actually want to practice some memento lines. I'm doing certainly. And use it for tier. I guess that's true. Wait, what was prohibited? What did I... Oh, did I, like... I decrafted an Abyss Shard and didn't replace it with the glossy Icy. I had a headache basically all day, even after taking a painkiller. Yeah, that sucks. Sorry about that. So, somehow playing League made it better. Now that's a sentence I'd never thought I'd hear anyone say. League made something better. But you know what? You take what you can get. Is there anything I even could theoretically... I'm my favorite champ with a fresh new skin. That's cool. Yeah, I guess I can look at having a great time with League. Also, since I never thought I'd hear anyone say. If I'm being honest, I know League is a quote-unquote fine game. It's just kind of has a bad rap for obvious reasons. I don't know how to feel about the 6-star I pulled in Reapers today. Let's do tell. Might as well get the Twilight SRs while I've got, or the last Blue Eyes SR while I got the chance. It's not really... Unfortunately, Blue Eyes pulls have just been kind of poor all around. I've only been getting, like, Spirit. I guess I could theoretically dismantle the extra Spirit. Yes, I pulled Tooth Fairy today. Good healer, decent-ish debuffs. Like, could have been better. Yeah, I don't know. Oh no, Blow Ice. Played against Primate earlier. They only won because of the recycle on the spell. Was this one right? Yeah. Unfortunate and unlucky, but sometimes you just get sacked, and there's not really anything you can do about it. The banner I was pulling from had a 50% chance of giving what to do. Slightly worse healer, but a better general support unit. Which is kinda what I wanted. Is able to get a 50%, failed a 50% to get a random different 6-star, which is, at least it is a good one, so not really too much to be upset about, but could have been much better. At least it isn't a knight. Also true. But there might be a better... There's Hopewoven. Hold on, is Hopewoven in yet? I just realized, I think there is a Sir Chromawyn Winter. doesn't look like it. I guess there is the shark stuff. I could also go for that, but where are you? And mine Castle is also, I think, a fairly decent card. Just kinda, situational at best, though. And there is the Era Primus. Minecastle can make a funny FDK, yeah, because it does switch control of monsters. And those always will be funny. Then there's this. Which is honestly a pretty neat pickup for Cybertruck. Yeah, but not by the new Satura cards. I mean, they're fine. I do, like, they're mostly SR, so that's nice. But, like, they are mostly just one-ofs anyway. It is funny, not because it's an FDK, but because how you do the FDK. Here. I spent the last 30 on the rank 3 that I don't even think I can technically easily make. I guess I might. I also pretty much have enough SR dust to basically make playsets of every single Belmonica stuff. That's not hard, but like Primus from my Virtual World Sword Soul list. Yeah. There is merit to that. Oh, they got it. Hey, they got a counter trap. Hold up. What is like the amount of Monica players will go up now? I personally have nightmares from this. Insert none failure of the worst. Oh. I guess hard. I mean, I'm not as familiar with Belmonica players. Are they notorious for being, like, bad people, I take it? Makes going into Legadia more worth it for my list. Yeah. That's a nice little upgrade, though. I guess the thing is, realistically, all I need is the one Belmonica. And then I basically got a full Belmonica engine, but also not really worth it at the moment. There's literally anything else I wanted to do. This was going to be a shorter stream just because I kind of got started late. Some of the players, though, I didn't meet one that tried rules that failed OTK while I had literally nothing. I believe a second battle phase 2. Okay, so for what I know about Belmonica, I feel like it's either an engine for other like rank 4 decks, or it's like you literally just you can OTK very easy with Belmonica. I don't know how you fail to OTK unless you get disrupted by like a mirror force or something. What about Belmonica and then Valence Floodgate Turbo? True. At least there is some amount of skill in that. Can't lose to the fissure if you don't go to grave. Also true. Just have to wait until Monica plays. Basic star just comes back for free, like haha, and then you do pendulum stuff. I mean, I guess I can understand that. How do you get pens and graves like GB Hunter? I guess you would have to send it to grave either via XE monster effect or like or discarding it. But from field, yeah, I think there is like exactly one, potentially two board states that allow a pendulum to go to grave. And I think it's basically like, I don't know, it's like Macrocosmos, Imperial, Iron Wall cancels each other out, so it would just automatically be sent to grave, overriding a pendulum's native ability to go to the base of extra deck. Yeah, that's really funny. Okay. Who do you want to go to? I can just go to the just chatting stream while we wait. Scarlet will send the deck for Graveyard Hunter. Who's here? Is people. Brain might be. Might be dropping on unless she's literally just sending. I just read up that is, which is the combo of getting something into grave. I think that is it's very stupid but very fun. We'll test this for a joke. And some guy by necessarily a joke. I think it was a like padded 3. It's like a card that specifically stated if it is sent to grave, you activate its effect. And it's like some really weird effect. Cannot actually be enforced. Yeah. People like ran to so many tests to see can that even happen at all. Which is quite a fun. We figured out how. It is a very specific board state, but we figured it out. Gotta respect the hustle. I was thinking about a funny card that locked down the extra deck. Which card would that be in this case? But that didn't work. Also, might take it. Is there anyone who is also jumping in on Master Duel? Is it? There is as a base of extra deck isn't exactly the same as the normal extra deck. Yeah. Of course, by nature of it being face up, it would be just slightly different. Things like domain of the true monarchs actually accidentally do work because it just locks down that the deck in general as opposed to specifying either or. But okay. Is there anyone? Oh, by the way, Swore. Everything okay? Or, I guess that's the wrong sentence. What's up is more accurate. Last Warrior from another planet does not work that way. I mean, I don't. It would. Last Warrior. Another planet. I did again make a deck list for 5 that is decently consistent. Nice. I imagine probably in Masks next Masterful Stream. Might try it out. Let's see what I mean. Monsters. The player can summon monsters. Fluffle is always cool. Still a huge gamble every time you draw cards, but at the very least, it is likely you'll get returns. Still a huge gamble every time you draw cards. The deck that will always be rogue tier viable. Kinda. I mean, it's definitely fallen a bit out of favor in recent times, but it is definitely still a fairly solid rogue OTK style deck. Really kick it down 4 flights of stairs, in which case, yeah, unfortunately. Okay. I'm sure I copied that. Is the YouTube side working, actually? Yes, it is. Okay. Let us go and copy the raid message. So we're gonna head on over to Rena's. Right for global quality, yes, but also no. They're lying to you. Lying about what specifically? What don't the lovers lie about? Yes. I guess. Fair. I thought about being drunk last stream. True. As well, I guess. Very. Even though I tried my hardest. True Belgian some indeed. Okay. What is there to do tomorrow? Probably a bit. I'll probably have a bit to do tomorrow, either Monster Hunter or with something like Hollow Knight. Since I've now gotten a chance to actually play it. But I will try to. I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow as well. Yep. Who knows? I'll figure that out tomorrow. Come on. Stas, thank you so much for dropping by. The newest Bleach. Yep. That's me, Holospore. The newest Bleach villain. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Take care.